What's up, people of the YouTube world? It's Jahkarii and welcome back to my channel. So y'all, I felt the need to get on here and talk about, as you can see by the title, Hollyweird's gay agenda and the rituals that they do. I have my computer right here, which is also my notes. So if I'm looking over here at my computer, I am looking at my notes because I have everything typed out that I want to say, and in the list of how I want to say it, and just the overall flow of things. So let's get to it. So, you know, for a very long time there have been lots of speculations that Hollyweird has a gay agenda, all allegedly. But I mean, if you really look at hip-hop culture and just the music and entertainment industry as a whole, then you can see that there are some very weird and questionable things that take place. We all know about Diddy and how Diddy gets down. We've heard the stories of Jamie Foxx and Jay-Z indulging in the same activities and practices as Diddy, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly. But you know, we've heard about that craziness, you know, with Diddy and the basketball party. I mean, the basketball games, the naked men, and Diddy. I mean, what's his name? Jamie Foxx doing the same thing. We've heard about that. We've heard about Jay-Z doing things with the alcohol. We've heard about it, right? And it's allegedly, okay. But we know it to be true because they put it in your face. But we all know that Will Smith is known to be very overtly affectionate with his son Jaden. And you know, to me, there's nothing wrong with a father being affectionate toward his kids, especially if he has a boy or boys. But when it gets to a point where it becomes over the top, excessive, weird, and forced, then that's when we need to start sitting down and having conversations. Will literally kisses Jaden all over, even when Jaden is not feeling it.
There's of affection showing between the general and his son.
Absolutely.
Is it like that at home or no?
Nah, not really.
We're very affectionate.
We're very
affectionate.
He tried to kiss me in the
Have you ever kissed your son on Thai television before?
You're not. I can kiss my son.
Can you kiss your on Thai television?
I can kiss my son. Jaden, come on.
Are you okay?
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
You know I love him, Ellen. I love him. I do. No, you know, it's I think I mean, you know, when you have kids and you love them and you're proud of them, you just want to kiss them in the mouth sometimes.
We'll have to get you over that. Next time you're here, I got you in my underwear. I'm going to get you some.
No, I shouldn't have told her.
Yeah. I'm going to get you some ice.
No, I mean, my baby boy, he's never leaving me, ever.
Will has literally been doing this since Jaden was little, but it all seems as if Will can't help himself. Will loves to cry, oh, affection.
Right. Just want him to feel the affection, you know? Like,
and it's true. I mean, there is a thing where I know you were like, but when
I want to kiss you and just say Jaden. Just keep a smile. Just keep a smile. Just keep a smile. Thank you, man. That was great.
But that's just weird. Like, maybe that is the way, maybe that's why Jaden is the way he is today, you know, I don't know, allegedly. we seen that. But I'm also pretty sure you guys have heard about the sacrifices and the rituals that a lot of celebrities do and entertainers do to make it. I mean, it's literally no secret. They put the stuff right in front of you, and usually the audience eats it right up. But those who know how the devil works knows that the devil loves to pervert everything that God does. And people who know the devil for who he is can see right through his tactics and can see right through what celebrities push out. They're so in your face about it. They really don't care. They blatantly show you who they worship and what they're affiliated with, but people will still try to justify them, or at least try to paint a different picture other than the picture that's already painted. And a lot of times through them holding up different hand gestures, they hold up different symbols on stage, in the movies or whatever. They're basically performing a ritual right in front of people, but people are too blind to even see what's really taking place and realize what's being done right in front of them. You know, we've seen it with Kanye West, with the Lil Donda performance. We've seen it with Taylor Swift. We've seen it with Beyonce. We've seen it with Rihanna, Jay-Z. Literally every top mainstream artist has done a ritual right in front of the audience, and the audience had no idea, but they just eat it up. Yes, yes, Beyonce, yes. Let me lift my hands in adoration to Beyonce. Yes, lift your hands, everybody. Lift your hands. You know, that's how they do it. And I don't know if you guys know, but the late and great Michael Jackson was very, very much into the occult and demonic symbolism and messages in his songs and in his music videos. He has a message in his song Money, and this is literally what he said verbatim. I'll put it, but I'll slow it down so I won't get copyrighted. So that's literally what he said verbatim. I do want to say this. Anything the devil does is sick and twisted. You will always know people by their fruit. You can tell who they worship no matter how many times they say God, 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 God. The devil is the God of this age. The devil is the God of this world. So they can cry God, God, God all day long, but they're not talking about the one who sits high and looks low, Jesus Christ. They're not talking about him. They're talking about their God, Lucy, because Lucy gives them the money. Lucy gives the money for them to continue to be puppets for him. So that's just, you know, hey, you know, they're gonna do sick, sadistic, and nasty things that are just vile, and that's not really too far-fetched in the music industry. So yeah, just keep that in mind because they love to do that. You know, I want to also bring up how a lot of mainstream artists that are, I'm gonna do quotation marks, gay, are not really gay. They're just gay for pay, literally because it brings them in more money. There was a video that surfaced of Lil Nas X. He was just basically alluding to the fact that he's not really gay. Then of course you have a lot of them that are straight and that make music pertaining to the opposite sex, but when it comes down to the rituals, they're getting bent over and taking it up their behind, and they're getting stuff done to them and having to do other stuff with other people just to make it, just to keep their celebrity status, just to get higher, which is sad because that's how a lot of them are, and that's just the truth about it. So here's the Lil Nas X video.
Don't try me on that fat shit, bro.
Lil Nas X now misses woman and is questioning his sexuality. Looks like he may have lied about being homosexual. Welcome back to the Rap Juice channel. Make sure to watch the whole video because this is shocking news. Lil Nas may have been straight all this time and just pushed his gay narrative to get the LGBTQ community to back him up and support him. It's been a couple days since he posted this shocking tweet. "This gay shit was fun at first, I'm his pussy now," Nas tweeted, and that caused a bit of commotion and got many people to react all over social media.
Y'all tell me what y'all think. I don't know. Maybe he's just confused. You know, a lot of them are confused. They're just so hypnotized by the devil and the agenda that he's pushing. There's also a rapper or a singer that said that the doors would open for him as if he pretended to be gay, or if he lived the gay lifestyle in Hollywood, then more doors would open up for him. And you know, so here's that video. I just thought that was weird, so you guys can take a look at that interview. All right, I also want to talk about how Nick Cannon spoke out against the industry and said that it was dark and demonic. That's what he said, literally verbatim, dark and demonic. But I'm very skeptical of Nick because he's in the industry as well, so yikes. Like, you know, it's like I don't know if he's trying to get out, but you know, you're in it, Nick, so you're speaking out, you know, you know, yeah. So, you know, that's just weird, you know. But, you know, a lot of the men have to sleep with men, and a lot of the women have to sleep with women, and they all sleep around with each other. They're all pass-arounds. Look at the whole Kardashian family. They have all had a piece of each other, if you really think about it, because all of them had the same man, or the men been in that family they're just passed around like batons. Like, they've all had a piece of each other. Chloe had they've all had a piece of each other. They're witches. They're just dark. So it's just nasty. You know, whenever you see them pop out of nowhere into superstardom, or their name just rises to the top, Ice Spice, you know, they have done something to get to where they are. No one gets to be as big and successful as these people are without some form of compromise and some form of sacrifice. And with the sacrifice, it usually involves something sexual, because that's how the devil is. You know, the spirit of lust is very much real. The spirit of perversion is very much real. The spirit of fornication is very much real. So, you know, the devil is going to indulge in all of those things that blatantly go against God, because that's who the devil is. He's anti-God. Everything that goes against God, the devil is going to be forward 100%. And then we see pictures and we wonder why they're so overly sexual. This is what the devil requires of the men and the women, but mostly the women, to get higher. And we're going to get into the men in a second, what the men have to do, which is, we're going to get to the men, but right now we're going to do the women. They get on stage, they take their clothes off, they're very nasty, they're very promiscuous. Beyonce's on the pole, Rihanna's stripping and grinding on people. Beyonce doesn't really grind on people, but you know, they take their clothes off, they're very, you know, Nicki Minaj is shaking her butt, you know, half naked on stage. You know, this is what they have to do to get hired. They're pushing this image of sex in the media. They're pushing this agenda that, hey, it's okay to dress promiscuous, it's okay to be seductive, it's okay to be seducing, it's okay to be a Jezebel, it's okay to live this lifestyle. Live it with me, yes. Take your clothes off with me and lift up your hands and worship me as I dance on this pole in front of you, as I get on the stage and twerk in front of you with my boobs out and with my butt out, with my leotard on that I'm busting out the seams. Yes, lift your hands up and clap and cheer and sing my songs with me. Yes, do it as I push this in your face and push this agenda. Yes, lift up your hands, you know. And there's gonna come a day where it's just gonna be so normalized that people are gonna walk around naked, but that's another video for another day, because we're already seeing it now. People just now, it's like people have less and less and less and less clothes on. What is the issue? Put your clothes on. The Bible talks about a modest woman. And that's how you also know how these people live their lives. They're not living their lives for Jesus Christ, because if they're living their life for Jesus Christ, there's no way they would get on stage and dress immodestly and provocatively and dress promiscuous and be seducing to other people. The Bible loves a modest woman. Cover yourself up, have some class, decorum, and decency, and cover yourself up, because the whole world should not see what your poom poom looks like, what your tatas look like, and what your babas look like. Nobody should know that but the person who you are with and God, because God knows everybody. He created everybody, so he knows what it's gonna look like. Nobody else in the world should know what your stuff looks like. Okay, keep it but they're gonna push this because that's what the devil does. He likes women to be sexual. He wants the men to be sexual. The men walking around with, you know, the gray sweatpants, you know, where you can see everything. You know, the men, they're just, it's just nasty, right? And it's just nasty, right? Now, the reason that you probably clicked on this video is because of the rituals and the sacrifices that these celebrities have to do to obtain their status, to maintain their status, to get higher up in the industry. And there are people which we know them as whistleblowers that actually speak out against the industry because they've been in the industry, or they've seen stuff that goes on in the industry. They know what goes on behind closed doors, and they don't mind, I guess, speaking out against the industry and breaking whatever oath or covenant they have made with the devil to expose the darkness thereof. So we're gonna watch a few videos and we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give my commentary, and yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So here's some of the videos.
Saying is, you know, they proposition you. They do things indirectly, like they might send a stylist at you, right? Listen, they might send a stylist at you.
Wear this.
And the stylist is being all extra tight. Listen, homie, we ain't doing that. Or they might invite you to a party and there's no bitches there. It's a sausage party. Wait, hold on, I'm out. This ain't, you know what I mean? So a lot of guys, artists that get into this game, they want to get deals. They get in, they got talent, they got good intentions, and then
have you been to these parties personally? Have you seen them?
You can't get.
That's a Doggy Diamonds question. Shout out Doggy Diamonds.
Right.
Shout out Doggy Diamonds.
You can't make it to the real party because somewhere, if you're not a homosexual, they got a filtering out process.
Yeah.
So they'll send a stylist. They'll have you out and about because they trying to drug you. So you be in a studio session late at night and they'll see if you a meatball, yo bro, here, hit this blunt. You ain't see the blunt get rolled, or yo bro, take this drink right here. And you like, hold on bro, listen homie, I ain't with that. And some dudes that get drunk, like I've been in studios with artists, famous artists, and I seen niggas take a bottle that wasn't theirs and they in the studio all woozy. I'm trying to get on. They throw money at you because you know we be real niggas. So from the rip, you be like, oh, this is cool. Then you start seeing the funny shit.
Yeah.
And then you see other niggas, not saying you, let's just say it's another nigga, another rapper, right? So I'm a rapper, not you. It's another rapper. And you think this nigga's official. So we come in together, we like, yo, this shit, you start seeing this nigga get less and less official. Now he doing a photo shoot. Now the stylist is playing with his balls on the photo shoot. You're gonna size like this. And you're like, hold up. All right, my nigga, I ain't with that, bro. Word? So now once they see, it's like hazing. In order for you to get to the next level.
Did you see a stylist play with somebody's
Yes, the fuck I did.
ball?
Yes, the fuck I did.
Okay.
Yes, the fuck I did.
So there's two.
Yes, I did, bro.
There's two parts. Are you willing to
Okay. I think I have another one. Here's another one.
What they do with the artists is easy. They send a stylist at them first.
Yeah.
And if the stylist report back and be like, oh, he ready, then they invite you to the party. And that's when they be like, yo, look, when you go in here, it's going to be some, you know what I mean? It's a nigga at the door.
Okay, now look, what Ali Vegas is doing to you right now, he's giving you the game of how these niggas be getting turned the fuck out in this shit.
Like,
they've tried to put this tight-ass shirt on you.
That's what they do.
And if you wear the shirt,
they like, oh, he ready.
He with it.
That's you telling them, like, yeah, I'm ready. And then next thing you know, you get invited to the party where the greeting is the man squeezing your dick.
Whoa.
I'm telling you.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm telling them, like, yo, son, like, it's so crazy because I always tell them, like, my cousins would be like, yo, son, like, you that guy, like, why you? I'm like, bro, I don't want it that bad.
So, all right, let's keep it a buck. Did you actually see niggas get twisted to that other side?
You go to that, you go to that party, like, if you ain't turning around, and you see everybody, you seeing everybody walk through the joint. I mean, the thuggish niggas. Tyson like, yo, you ready for the mall? Like, it's gonna change your life, you know what I mean? But he like, yo, before we do that, we gonna go in this room. Like,
whoa.
Like, he like, this is, you know what I mean? He see everybody going in there. He like, yo, we gonna go in this room. Like, you might gonna see some. So then he's like, what? So it was like 3 or 4 of them, you know what I mean? 3 or 4 of the, you know what I mean? The next top people, whatever. So someone was like, yo, he like, skirt. Left all that shit on the table. He called me like, yo, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yo, what? He like, he like, all this time, like, I was just thinking you was making an excuse. You know what I mean? Like, making an excuse why you not on top or why, you know what I mean? He said, and when you was telling me that, when you telling me this, because I'm telling him, you know what I mean? Because that's my family, so I'm giving him the inside track. Like, no, this how that shit work.
And you said,
I think there's another one, so.
But they getting fucked literally though. Like, let's be clear on this. They're getting penis in their butt. No, I'm being honest with you. I gotta tell you, they getting penis in their butt.
Yeah.
For real.
A lot of these niggas have to do shows.
No.
This goes back to what I was asking. You really believe that? You really believe that really actually happens?
Bro, what? Listen, bro. Listen. Oh, man. Yes, man. You know what I mean? Listen, bro. Listen, in order to climb the ladder in the music industry, you have to be hazed. And when you're getting hazed, you're getting fucked in your ass.
So you saying like basically
there's homosexual ritual.
The higher they get is more hazing they gotta do?
Yes, because it's more, you gotta, people listen, and it's not about being a conspiracy theorist. God said this, my people will perish due to lack of knowledge. All right? Look at the name of your show. So you got to do the science. You got to have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You got to look at what's going on so you understand the purpose of it. Yeah. Yes, if you're in a fraternity, right, or you're in the army, or you whatever it is, there's levels. You can't get, if you're a police officer, a sergeant, they got stripes on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. They got stripes for reasons. Them bars represents years, nigga. You heard? So in order for you to climb this ladder, every ladder of success, there's a level of hazing attached to it. These are the rituals. But they're evil and satanic because the whole industry is ran by the devil. I didn't say you can't be successful. You just can't be successful in the music industry and still keep your soul. You can't go to hell and say, hey, I'm bringing my AC. You feel me? So these artists, they're getting fucked in the ass because that's their ritual. That's their rite of passage to get to the next level of witchcraft, magic, or whatever that is. Let me say this last thing. They can't do nothing because the record labels, the execs, they date rape these artists. They give them transformers. So they get high, they get intoxicated, and they have transvestites fuck them in the ass. They have transvestites drug them and videotape this shit. Why? Look, bro, it just happened right in front of you niggas. The nigga with TDE, bro. You feel me? Yeah. All of a sudden, how you got a video out of you sucking dick and somebody sucking your dick? Yeah. That's how the music business is, bro. And the reason why, let me tell you something. The reason why he was able to spin it into a win is because he committed the rest of his soul. If he wasn't with it, that nigga would have turned up dead somewhere probably. This shit is real. So
that's what I was gonna say. Do you believe that's what maybe sometimes do artists? Well, from your point of view, do you think that artists all are with it, or do you think some don't actually make it somewhere because they're not with it though?
I'm one of them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm one of them. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, I'm strong. I'm marketable. When I speak, people listen. I'm top tier for the devil. Oh, you got to bend over? Nah, I'm good.
What you explained just now is what happened to Shakir Stewart.
And it's just crazy. This is what they do to get higher up. And you know what? Come to think of it, there's a lady. Her name is Melissa Ford. I don't know if you guys know who she is, but Melissa Ford said it best. That if your ultimate goal is to achieve fame and stardom, you're gonna do a lot to get there. Like, she said it best, and this is what she said in the interview.
I had to ask some friends because I was hearing a lot about her, and so they told me, you know, who she was and what she was doing. And I come from the school of thought there's just some things that the public just shouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like things that happen between two people, a wife and a husband, girl. I just don't think that it's for mass consumption. I just have always felt that way, and I just think that the whole idea of celebrity and fame has become really convoluted and, you know, kind of bastardized, like whereas fame used to be the byproduct of success and now it's the ultimate goal. And if your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
Sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
Like you're gonna end up on a one-way street and it's going nowhere. Like that's just the truth. I've seen so many people like forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's really not worth it.
So I agree with her wholeheartedly. Like, A lot of people feel like the industry is just this lifestyle glamorous thing, and it is glamorous on the outside, but on the inside is much more dark, satanic, and demonic. You know, so moral of this video is celebrity and stardom is not all peaches, cupcakes, rainbows, Skittles, M&Ms, cookies and cupcakes and pies and donuts and chocolate chips. It's much deeper than that. It's much more sinister than that. It's much more demonic than you'll ever know. Don't ever idolize these celebrities, because 9 times out of 10, not even 9 times out of 10, a lot of the time, 10 times out of 10, your favorite celebrity is getting their back bent over behind Burger King. I forgot to add this part, you know, with the celebrities, you know, all while pissing on each other, eating each other's poop, eating the poop of all type of things, and drinking blood, the adrenochrome, you know, all of that. They just do weird, twisted, and demonic stuff. So yeah, I forgot to add that. And, you know, having to do stuff with old men and old women. So, you know, don't ever idolize these celebrities, because a lot of them are doing very dark and demonic things. A lot of them are in the occult. So, you know, I might get deeper into that in another video on just the occult in itself. So, you know, and a lot of them just do weird, crazy, satanic things just for a quick check. You know, for temporary fame that's going to fade away when they die, because they can't take it with them, and then they're going to lead themselves into a burning hell. So, you know, it is what it is. I said what I said. Don't idolize any of these celebrities, but Jesus Christ alone. He is the real celebrity. He is the real MVP. So, yeah, that's it for this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.